What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we actually are going to be making a inside the arc combo forward, which is of course in the family of combo forwards. With that being said, let's jump into the build. Obviously you have to make this at small forward in order to get the name combo forward. Height, I went up to 6'9", 240 on the weight. And then I went 7'5" on the wingspan. You could tweak these settings however you like. This is just what I went with. Then for the stats, we went 80 on the close, went 58 on the layup, 73 on the driving dunk, with an 84 on the standing dunk, and then 67 on the post control. 67 post is going to give you some post badges, like, you know, post fade phenom, post powerhouse. We're also going to have some hook specialists on there as well too, as well as post up poet on bronze. The standing dunk is going to get you aerial wizard and rise up. 73 driving dunk obviously for bronze posterizer as well too, and then the 80 close shot just so that we can finish down low, because we are primarily going to be playing, you know, inside the, you know, arc. With this, we'll have some shooting on this build, but this build basically works inside the arc. You aren't going to be shooting threes on this build. You're going to be shooting middies. You're going to be posting up. You're going to be getting standing dunks, you know, backdoor cuts for, you know, lobs and dunks and alley-oops and things of that nature. Moving on to the shooting, we do have an 82 on the midi. This build does get up to an 83 mid-range. So if you want to put that extra point on there, you can, but personally I wouldn't, because you're not going to get anything going up to an 82. In fact, you could actually drop this down some, but I went 82 just because I want to have, you know, just a higher midi, just to make it a little bit easier for me to hit shots. And then we do have a 57 on the free throw. You can tweak these if you feel like, well, you know, you play rec or whatever, you can take something else off and put that instead. I would drop the close shot down some in favor of a free throw, just so you could get like around the 70, just so you could be a little consistent at the free throw line. Then moving on to the playmaking, we do have an 82 on the pass accuracy, 67 on the ball handle, and then a 68 with the speed with ball for bronze lightning launch. Then for the defense, we are rocking an 82 interior defense. We're going to get silver off-ball pass with that, along with that post-lockdown badge. And then for our defense, we're running a 93 block. Now, if you want, you can tweak this elsewhere on the build and kind of like try to finesse your way into a higher block. Just because if you can get a +5, you know, this build does go to a 99 block. So if you can, you know, drop something else on this build, maybe you want to drop your mid-range down some, you could drop your midi down to like an 80. You won't be as good of a mid-range shooter, but you could drop your midi down to like an 80 or a 79 and see if you could freak a 94 block. Then with your +5, you'll have a 99 block, because this does get a 99 block on it. You know, that's the only real changes I would make to this build, just so that you could unlock, you know, higher level of paint controller, you know, when you do, you know, add to your build with your +5 from cap breakers. So put it like this: if you tweak that mid-range, you put your block up to a 94, +5 will give you a 99 block, right? And then when you get your second set of cap breakers, you can then put up on your interior defense and go even higher on this, getting you just like, you know, way better defense. Just one of the things that I would do, you know, with this build. Moving on, we have our rebounding. We have a 92 on the defensive side of things, and then offensively we have an 80. Being able to rebound both sides of the ball, whether offensively or defensively. And then for the physicals, we do have a 75 on the speed. We have a 75 on the agility. We have a 91 on the strength, so we get that brick wall, strong handle, as well as box out beast, and post lockdown and post powerhouse. And then finally for the vertical, we have an 80 vertical to round out this build, getting us gold pogo stick, gold aerial wizard, gold high flyer denier, and silver rise up on this build. And I'm missing something. Okay, we have a 46 on the perimeter defense. That was the last thing I was missing. But instead of putting that 46 on the defense, you could throw this onto your free throw. just to make your free throw just slightly better, you know, because it's not like 46 perimeter defense is going to do much of anything on this build, but that's just what I had on the build anyway. And then, of course, we create our build. You'll see the shades of. We see Lamar Odom, we see Rui Hachimura, and then we see Brandon Ingram in these shades of. And then, of course, you'll see our build name inside the arc combo forward. So there you have it. This is my inside the arc combo forward build for NBA 2K25. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. And of course, more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.